welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Ify, and this is my beautiful friend Adese.
Hello, Happy New Year, people.
Happy New Year. We're happy to be here in 2026, and from our faces, you can tell that things are changing. Anyway, why are you laughing?
What is changing?
Your face. Why you
My
have
lipstick.
serious? There's a serious face bit going on.
Yes, because I'm trying to give up the whole vibe of serious podcaster. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So that's. I guess we are not doing on serious podcast. We are leaving that behind in 2025, and that
Oh
takes
yeah,
us
we
straight
are.
to what this video is about. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about things we should leave in 2025 and things we should take with. Well, I don't think so. Just things we should leave in 2025, and
Things we should
so that
take
we
in
can start
2026 is
this
a whole
year.
other video.
I know, right? So we can start this year, even though the year is almost 2 weeks in, but it's never too late to start. You can start this year on a what's the word now? On a more productive note, because I think the things we are listening today, they are very unproductive. Very, 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 very. Okay, so number one thing we should leave in 2025. You see all these women that like posting their husbands that don't like them. Fact, don't like them is a mild way of putting it. People that like posting their husbands that they know hate them. I know sometimes I see those women also hate the husbands because I don't know why you're putting that about your spouse that you're not going to divorce on the internet. Please, let's stop that rubbish in 2025. If you are not going to leave him and you're not about to give us a teaser storyline, a 25 part
Exactly.
teaser storyline, telling us how that man did you dirty, posting the reason why, accepting our advice in the comment section that you should leave that man hates you. Please don't post. We don't want to hear, we don't want to see. The next thing is there's a full meme. I'm going to try to put that when we edit the video. There's a full meme where they say the woman will not say you can't tell you don't know us from a 5 minutes video. I still love him. He's the greatest man. He's
Yes,
the greatest man
yes,
alive.
yes.
He was
She
a
will make
prank.
she will now make 10 videos after defending the man aggressively. Oh no, he's a good father.
Oh, we didn't ask you for that. We are basing our judgment off the 5 minutes. Don't stress us. That's where our
Don't
judgment is
stress
going to
us.
be on.
Oh,
And
don't
the
stress
comments,
us.
TikTokers now are no longer interested because then they see all those videos. The next comment is she's already defending him, right? She's already defending him.
Yes.
Let's leave that in 2025. Adese.
2025. In 2025, let's leave, this whole idea of us as a society pretending as if we like children. Let's leave it to 2025. Okay? If we are following the data, the evidence, no evidence from, evidence by all 7 billion of us, if we are still 7 billion, I have no idea. We, as a society, we do not like children. Okay? I don't even need to explain further. There are so many more things we like more than children. We like money way more than we like children. Okay? Good. So as a society, like the whole pretense of, oh my God, no, we do not like children. I would even take it as far as say as a society, we kind of hate children, but that's for another video, okay? But let's stop it. In 2025, we don't like children. Let's stop. As a society, we do not like children. But let's move on.
Very true. Okay. Then for me, the next one is 2026. Let's drop whataboutism. What about meism? And to explain that is when someone posts something, you know that it doesn't have anything to do with you. Honestly, sometimes I'm not sure if they can comprehend that it has nothing to do with them. I post that I'm going to the gym, then you come in the comment section and start saying, oh, you are being fat phobic. Stop that. Stop that. Let's quit that rubbish. Nothing is that if you have your own page, that's one thing about social media. Everybody can do their own. You are the Lord and Master of your own page. Create your own. Leave me alone. If someone will post something, what about us that don't have this? What about children that are like this? Okay, but that's not the topic here. And the number one culprit, see those men that will come under some kind posts that men have done rubbish. They will not come and say, but women have been doing more. Women have been cheating since. Stop that rubbish. Stop that. Let's be mature adults in 2026. Next.
The next one. Let's stop blaming everything on our mental health and childhood traumas. Okay? I know this one is a bit touchy because, we do be having, bad mental health and, childhood traumas. I get it. Okay, I get it.
Me, for example.
Anyways, I get it. And there's this whole thing of, don't tell me my experience. No, some of you are just badly behaved. Like it's being badly behaved is not okay, but it's okay to acknowledge that, you know what, I'm doing this because I'm actually badly behaved. You know, like, I don't want to go on a whole rant because that's part of the things I'm living in 2025, going on a whole rant. But let's stop blaming everything, okay? You are a shitty person. Work towards being a less shitty person, okay? Not everything is because, oh my God, my mommy didn't check on me when I was 6 years old. Shut the fuck up. It's a lie. You're a shitty person. Please. Number 5.
Okay, so next is, let us take our health seriously. Honestly, the way I titled this in my head, I feel like it's very mean. So I'm going to say, let us, I don't know how to say it without, say I'm not cancelled and I'm not dropped from my day job. But let us try and get healthy. So the truth is that something, like gluttony is not good. Gluttony is not good.
I'm just gonna be silent for this one because it's a little too close to home. So, but yeah, go on.
It's very far from home. Gluttony is not good. It's not good. Wait, sometimes you have to take.
But I'll be hungry. I'll be hungry every time. God damn.
Sometimes you have to say, you know what? I eat a lot. I'm confident in my body, but I do be eating. Sometimes you have to, because as much as we want the world to be nice, people that are sensible, will try to be nice to you. But the truth is that the world is not nice. It's not a nice. If it was, we will not have laws trying to protect us. It's not a nice place. So instead of, please, this is not a go ahead to be, mean to people that are on the bigger side. But my point is, instead of just, giving up, making excuses. Even body positivity is not an excuse not to be healthy. It's that you should be confident in the body you are currently in. Whatever body you find yourself, that's where you should also always be confident. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't strive to get more healthy. It's my point.
If we are trying, we are trying. Like every time we try to get, honestly, I'm gonna speak for the people. Every time we try to get more healthy, and people will be like, oh my God, you can just eat this. You can just skip. Do 1 meal a day, but nobody talks about the hunger. That's the thing.
It is.
Nobody talks about if you want to be like this, you have to be hungry. Like you have to endure the pain of hunger. Nobody talks about that. But we try.
No, I'm not arguing that it's not hard, but I'm saying that there has been a shift from any form of responsibility and just wanting the world to be nice. But the truth is that you can see someone posting something about somebody dying, and you will still see a foolish comment there. And that's social media, not talk of how wicked the world can get. So there's also some responsibility to bear in that, while being confident in whatever body you find yourself in. And it's nicer for us when we are more healthy in our old age. Please, next one.
Okay. All right. Jesus. In 2025, if you did this whole thing of taking our health seriously, I'm going to the gym almost every day, blah, 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 blah. And, God. Jesus. Number six. No, I don't. Oh, number 6. Aha. Now I'm not coming sharp because, it's not about me anymore. That whole zodiac sign thing. Taurus, Aries, Scorpio. Sir, you are in your 60s. Stop. Let's just stop. Let's stop, okay? Let's stop. Honestly, I think we should do a whole video about the zodiac sign thing. When the zodiac sign thing was started to take off and it became a whole thing, I mean, that's always been there. I just always kind of left because I was like, oh, it's one of those things I don't understand. I can't relate to. So okay, I'll move on. You meet up, you do something, like, oh, okay, you know what? Let me text you. Let me let you know when I'm on my way. Like something random, something very random, and the person will be like, what's your sign? They'll be like, oh, what? They'll be like, no, what's like? They're like, oh, I think I'm Taurus. I'm like, oh yeah, that's why you want to let me know before you're coming. No, because that's a common sense. Anyways, okay. I can be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be skipping, breakfast for January because I want to try out fasting to be healthier. And somebody can be like, that's so Scorpio coded.
Yeah.
We're too old. We're way too old. Okay, we're way too old. All right. If you are
okay, so are the younger people allowed to say it?
I feel like if you're less than 25, you get a pass. You get a pass. Okay, you get a pass. But if you're more than 25, let's move the fuck on. Jesus.
Okay. So the next one is, this one is very serious and it's very important.
Oh yeah, it
If
is.
you
It
have not
is.
taken anything we have said seriously, this one is a serious thing. Please let us stop misinformation online. Let's emulate China. Very simple. You see someone, everybody is a, like, there is one lady, I can't remember her name. That is a neuro, that says she studied neuroscience in 1 year.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
studied
Yeah.
neuroscience in 1 year. Everybody's coming up with one study or one. I don't even know if they did
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
study. Before you know, they have come out and said I did research. Research is ChatGPT
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Grok and DeepSeek. Please, let's stop that. If you are, that's why I like what China did. You know, when they came out and said, you know what, you have to be educated in a topic to come and speak on it. And I think a
Yeah.
lot of people, if not you have a, you know how many dull people you have met in this world. Now imagine all of them congregating online and giving you information. And then, you know why that thing frustrates me? Because I'm a serial doom scroller. So sometimes I'm just doom scrolling. I'm not. So imagine all this information logging somewhere in my brain.
Yeah.
Because ooh,
And they're
there will
always
be,
so
I'll not be
sure
saying
when they say
something.
it.
I'll not be saying something. Do not say, where did you get that? I will not be able to remember. There was one goat in the village that said they're a neuroscientist and said it. Even though I scrolled away in anger, but the information managed to stay somewhere in my brain that is refusing to do real work. Please, let's stop misinformation. If you're going to speak about anything, do proper research, put disclaimers out, and stop coming out and dropping rubbish as facts. Next.
Okay, number 8. This one is, I'm going to try to be succinct because it's part of my resolution. So 2026. This one is a bit difficult. I know because you have no personality, but let's try to stop groupthink. And it's difficult. Like it genuinely is difficult. Because our brains work in certain ways. But let's try to stop groupthink. Okay. Sometimes when you're having a thought, it's okay to pause and think about the thought you're having. Okay. Okay. Think about the thoughts you are having. All right. Because it's like, I mean, I guess that's why like influencers are popular. Like being an influencer is a thing. It's because groupthink is a thing. Because why is a random 18-year-old convincing you to buy one crap that is 95% polyester? It's like, I wore this gown and it was so chic. Everybody could not stop asking me where I got the gown from. Shut the fuck up. Okay? You shut the fuck up. Then you that is listening to the idiot, try. I feel like it is. I should coin this the matcha epidemic. I feel like that's how matcha took off. There are things that really just only took off because of groupthink.
Labubu.
Oh my god, Labubu. Oh, I didn't even think of that one. Matcha. You know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even called you, but you're still part of it. Only for people to like after like 8 months of saying, come with me to go get my matcha latte, to now start saying, actually, I don't think I like it. Really? You don't think you like liquid grass? 8 months after getting liquid grass, now you don't think you like it. You see, like if you had just paused to like think like, I mean, yes, apart from like Alex Earl, I don't know who are like the great influencers. Apart from like Alex Cooper saying, "Oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever had." Aside from that, put it aside. Do I actually like this? Like, do I like it, or does this thing that this person is saying, does it actually make sense? Does it merge in some certain ways with the values I already have or with the things I already believe? Do I just want to buy whatever this person is saying wholesale because one is convenient, two, I like their personality? Just use your brain. That's all. Use your brain. Be curious. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. Stop groupthink. Although as a person that is aspiring, anyways, let me not even let me move on from that. Go on, please.
Okay, so the next one is this one. I think we all agree. Honestly, I feel like it should have stopped since 2021 after COVID.
It should have stopped in 1997, Ify. 1997.
No, but realistically, we all consumed a lot of social media during COVID. So 2021 post-COVID, fine. 2022, this should have stopped. Couple influencers are not that funny. Let's drop them in 2020. I know I'm trying to say we should drop some people's source of income, but let's still drop them because they're not that funny. Why? Why is someone pranking their spouse that they live with 24 hours every day? Is it not obvious it's a script and you are laughing? Anyway, sometimes what people get joy in it's like watching wrestling. Some people just get joy in some of these things. But I don't know. I still feel like we should drop them. They are not funny. And I guess on my nerves when people are using their like very personal lives, like things that I know we need to make money these days. But when I think, especially now that we're really serious with content creation, when I think about how much effort goes into it, and I'm like, you mean you and your spouse are doing this thing every day, and your marriage is not just it's not a show at this point. Your marriage is not a show. Even honestly, let's chip in some mom content creators that are putting their children's
Oh
faces
my
on
God,
social media.
let's not chip that
They
in. Let's not chip that in, because I will go off on a rant. I would go off on a
don't go
rant,
off on
and
a
I'm trying
rant.
to leave
Okay,
rants in
just
2025.
okay.
Okay.
If you keep quiet now, you will not go off on a rant. It's because
Oh my God.
don't push it. But my point is, if
I don't think that a child,
oh no,
any
you're
child.
about to go off. You're about to go off.
Okay,
We have
fine.
already
Okay,
done so
fine.
good. We're almost at the last one. We're almost at the
Okay,
last
fine.
one.
Okay,
Let's
fine.
stick
Okay,
to it.
fine.
My
Okay.
point
Okay.
is, these couple influencers, they are not so funny. Some of these private life influencing, I don't know how you are keeping, because if I were a child and my mother was putting camera in my face every 24 hours, I would turn crazy. But that's fine anyway. I just want to put it out there because it's like, yeah, going crazy with your personal lives on social media. Let's rule it in. Let's have some shame. And you, the consumers, they are not that funny. It's a prank. It's a script. Let's move on to the next one.
Anyways, yeah, the last one really. This one is this one's very simple.
The most
Let's stop
important one
doing
ever.
drugs. Let's stop doing drugs, okay? Let's stop doing 2026. Let's try. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. God, I know it's hard. But let's try to, stop doing drugs in 2026, okay? Because in 2025, when I look back, when I try to reflect, I try to sit down and reflect, oh my God, how did 2025 go generally? All the pop culture moments. And honestly, sadly, all the pop, not all, more than half of the pop culture moments were really, like, if drugs were not involved, like, it would not have happened. Like, honestly, like, you cannot convince me. Like, of course, I'm not going to mention any particular one, but you cannot come like, yeah, specifically crack, okay? Specifically crack.
I just want to say that on that note, they can watch our video on Two Face.
Oh. honestly, like, that's not even a joke. But for real, this is a serious issue. As if you have not started, like, if you have not started, you're like, oh no, just take like 4 shots of espresso. Like, you don't start. Do not start. If you're watching this video and you are kind of maybe thinking, or you have any friend that is trying to like peer pressure you, because there's like this weird evil way, friends would try to like peer pressure you into doing substances. Literally, think of it as, this person is trying to kill me. You know the way you react if you find out your friend tried to poison you? This person is trying to kill me. Delete their number immediately. Stop talking to them. Okay? If you're Nigerian, just tell them, my mother had a dream. My mother had a dream about you, and she said that she stopped talking to you. That's it. It is that serious, okay? Please. If you happen to already be on substances, my heart goes out to you. I hope and I pray that you find the strength to get some help. I know it's difficult. It's not easy. But yeah, that's it. Oh, wow. A way to end a very light-hearted video in something very serious. But yeah.
Yeah. Before we go, I just, when you said a lot of pop culture moments could be related to, tied back to drugs. I just remember that time that they put that richest man in Africa's bomb on the internet. Maybe that was a drug move. But let's leave that.
You're so silly.
That was 2021, I think, or 2022.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember what year it was.
Sometimes I regret we did not have this channel from when I was born, because there are so
many
things we've
honestly. Honestly.
Well, thank you guys for watching up to this moment. Really appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, share, engage, comment, do all the things. And we have other videos that are talking about some of these things we've told you to drop in 2025. So keep scrolling and keep watching some of our videos. And we'll see you. Please drop some of these things we have, at least most of them that we have told you to drop. And see you on the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.